Okay guys, we're now on day 5. The sun is slowly setting, so hopefully the lighting is still good. We're now moving to another category. We're going to be talking about questions that fall under the knowledge of medical school. And the first question we're going to be answering within this category is, do you think cadaveric dissections is important for medical students? Pause the video, jot down a few ideas, and then let's regroup. Okay. So let's find the purpose of this question. The purpose of this video is for the interviewer to figure out if the interviewee is aware that most medical schools actually still have cadaveric dissections. Also for them to know if the student knows what the alternative to it is, and also just to see how does the medical student critically appraise the idea of doing cadaveric dissections and if it actually is useful. So the way I would answer this is start by like a small definition of cadaveric dissections, like what is a cadaveric dissection basically. So you dissect a dead body. And then moving on to what I think would be the benefits of doing this and what I think would be the drawbacks, the disadvantages. And then having a whole like a balancing thing will be like, all in all, this is what I think, this is my opinion on it, this is what I think is important or not as important. Maybe, sorry, if I'm being like, I think it's really important to do that, maybe it would be even better to do that in conjunction with something else. So I'm really like evaluating all of the possibilities and actually critically appraising and thinking about these things. So me, the benefits I see in cadaveric dissections at the time, that's what I wrote there last time, was that it was a valuable like tool in a way to learn anatomy. You can really see the three-dimensional relationships between muscles, between the different viscera, organs, and all of that within a real person. So you can actually as well see how it properly looks inside. You know, it's not a diagram. It's very not as structured as you would see like on a photo. As well, if you have an interest in surgery and you're actually properly doing dissections and you're the one dissecting, you can get a feel for the instruments, how to use them, even though it's very different than if you were actually doing surgery, but you can start to feel a feel for that. And then a disadvantage would be that sometimes there's not a lot of cadavers for the amount of students that are there. So let's say there's 10 students for a cadaver, there's bound to be a few students that are not going to see very much, so that's not the best way to do it. And then sometimes if you're doing dissection and you're the one like kind of left alone to like cut away, you might not really know what you're looking for, and that's where prosections, which is the other way of doing it, when it's already dissected for you, is quite good because you are seeing the real human body, but you are seeing what you are supposed to see rather than cutting through a muscle and then you can't see the muscle anymore. Prosections also have their positives, and sometimes when doing dissections, you don't really know what you're looking at or what you're looking for. And so my opinion overall, I think you could find more disadvantages to dissections and more advantages as well, but that's like the few that I had. And then all in all, I would say that I think dissections are really important. They're a really good way of learning, but maybe if you do them alone, that's not the best way. It would be good to have it in conjunction maybe with an app like Clinical Anatomy, where you can like go back home and re-look through the structures, or do it in conjunction with prosections as well, so you're able to fully see what you're doing. So that would be kind of my conclusion, being like, I've fully fleshed out what a dissection is, what are the positives, what are the negatives, and all in all, this is my opinion of it, and how can I make actually using dissections better for all of us? Well, that would be by using an app, and that would be by using maybe prosections as well, and that would be by maybe trying to have smaller groups. So yeah, that's how I would answer the question. How would you answer the question? Do you think that dissections are good? Would you prefer only having prosections? Let's start a conversation. Leave it down below. And if you did enjoy the video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share this video with other people that could benefit from it as well. And without further ado, I'm going to go. And as always, I'm going to see you tomorrow for the 6th day of Interview MedMas. Bye guys.